Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another FIFA 22 predictions video, and today we're going to be doing Arsenal. Now, before we get into this, I want you to do a couple of things. If you can hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. Also, subscribe if you're new to the channel, trying to get 21,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And most importantly, this is a fun little football topic conversation video. So I want to know, first of all, what your thoughts are on my predictions. They're going to be interesting, they're going to be juicy with Arsenal, so let me know down below. And also let me know what other teams you want me to do a FIFA 22 predictions video on. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. FIFA 21 is here. Don't waste your money on FIFA points. Go to MMOPO.com and get cheap, fast and safe FIFA 21 coins. Use code OzNoz to get 8% off your order. Link in the description. So here we go. We're going to be kicking it off with Leno. We're going to be just doing the starting 11, in my opinion, for next year. So we're starting with Leno in goal, and I've got him going from an 85 2 down to an 83. Now, in my opinion, I don't know if Arsenal fans agree or not, I don't think Leno is the one for you, and I think really in the last season, maybe season and a half, he's been really showing a lot of errors. He has very little ability of playing out the back, which is really what you need, especially in Arsenal's type of system and in modern football. And a lot of goals, you just sat there thinking, maybe you should have saved that. That's what I think. And I think Ramsdale coming in is going to get that #1 spot in the next couple of years, or maybe next season or this season. So he's going down 2, in my opinion. Next, we have Kieran Tierney. Now, he had to go up, in my opinion. I think he's one of Arsenal's best players. He's a fantastic left back. He's also got the cojones, which Arsenal really need, and yeah, he's just in general pretty decent fullback with a lot of potential as well. So I've got him going from 78 to 80, a 2 upgrade. It's pretty nice. Genuinely, I could have even put him up to 81. That's how I'm impressed with the young Scotsman. But yeah, as I said, a great bit of potential from him, and I think he's going to be one of the players that Arsenal are going to have for a long time out of their current team. Yeah, 2 up for Tierney. Number 3 is the Brazilian centre-back, Gabriel. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of performances last season. He really impressed me. I think he looks really good. He's very sturdy, very strong. And I think he's got a lot of potential. I've got him going up 2 as well to 80. Now, maybe I should just have him going up 1. We'll have to wait and see. I believe he's injured currently. So when he comes back this season, it'll be interesting to see how good he is, especially alongside their new centre-back, which we'll get to in a minute. But yeah, I think he, again, is going to be a really important player for Arsenal. Now, in my eyes, it looks like they're building quite a good young defence. And both Tierney and Gabriel are part of that. Up next, we've got the new signing from Brighton and Hove Albion, Ben White, a player that I've appreciated quite a lot. Now, price tag, I mean, you can say what you want about it, quite a lot, but I mean, maybe worth it. A young English player like that is worth a lot of money to Brighton's club. So I think it's not worth it, but not worth it, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I've got him going up 3 from 75 to 78. I think 75 is just criminally low for a player of that ability. I think he's fantastic. He was fantastic. Leeds looked really good with Brighton, I'll be honest, and he is what they need. When he just settles down at Arsenal, he's going to be fantastic. He can really help with the playing ball out the back, and I think him and Gabriel will complement each other quite nice, because they're 2 quite different types of centre-backs. You have Ben White, who's the distributor and playing well, and then you have Gabriel, who's kind of like the physical, macho, big guy at the back. So I think they're going to work really well together, and they've got a lot of potential between the 2 of them. But I've got Ben White going up from 75 to a 78, and in the next couple of years, I reckon he'll be getting towards that 81, 82 mark. Next up, we have Hector Bellerin. Now, I've been pretty positive about defence so far, but he is going down 1 to 79. I genuinely could have put him down to 77 from 80. I think Bellerin is an awful player at the moment. I think he's taken the liberty. I think, not to sound too gammony, but I think he's doing like too much off the pitch. I think if you're going to do that much, like the modelling and like being a hipster and all that jazz, if you're going to do that, at least be good on the pitch, and then you can do that. But he's like doing a lot off the pitch, and he's not performing at a club level. So I think he's bad. I think Arsenal, hopefully, I mean, they've signed a new right back, I believe, so hopefully he'll take over there. But Bellerin is not looking very good at all, and yeah, the quicker they can get him out, probably the better for them, because he is stinking up that defence at the moment. He's not good enough to be what Arsenal want in their defence as they create a rebuild. So moving on to the midfield, we're starting with Thomas Partey. Now, I love this guy. When he was at Atletico Madrid and when he signed for Arsenal, it's one of the first times I've been really jealous of an Arsenal signing. He's physical, he looks brilliant, he can play quite a lot around the midfield. It's just overall, in general, fantastic player. I've actually got him going down 1, which is my probably harshest one of this video. Maybe he should have stayed the same at 84. It's just he didn't deliver last year. He was in and out with injuries, fair enough, but he didn't live to that 84 that he was. And I think that's fair. So an 83 is still good, but I definitely think if he has like just a good season this season, he'll go back to the 84 or maybe even 85. He is a fantastic player, and when he's one of those players that when he's on his day, unplayable. Like, he genuinely can turn into like Yaya Toure regen version. So fantastic player, and a player that has, again, a lot of potential and will be in this Arsenal team for quite a while. Next we have Granit Xhaka, which is a mental one. Now, personally, weirdly, as a Chelsea fan, I'm a massive fan of this guy. I think his personality and him being captain of Arsenal is a bit ridiculous, if I'm honest with you, but I genuinely think this guy is quite crucial to Arsenal having any form of success, but not as captain. But I think he's a brilliant midfielder. I'm keeping him at 80. I think that is his level. I think he is very, very underrated. Very underrated. Anyway, I'm just going to keep him the same. I can't see him going up. He has some great Euros matches, but not enough to go up, and then definitely nothing really to make him go down. Going to keep him at that 80. Next we have Martin Odegaard, who of course was on loan at the club last year, but now he is signed for them on an actual transfer. I'm keeping him at 83. I mean, he did enough for me to maintain that 83. He didn't do anything mind-blowing to take him up to 84, but it would have felt harsh, in my opinion, to move him down to the 82. So I'm going to keep him at 83, which I think is very fair, and I think he's going to be really good this season. I think he's got a lot of potential, and I'm excited to see him create some cool chances in the Premier League. Next, we have the man himself, Bukayo Saka. What a player he did. I put him in my biggest upgrades in FIFA 22 video as well, because this guy's got a mad upgrade of +4 from 75 to 79. Could have even done 80, maybe even 81, but I didn't. He's so young that you don't want to put him too high so that he doesn't have much room to go up and up and up. But genuinely, the sky is the limit for this guy. He's fantastic. I mean, at his young age of what, 19, he's basically the guy that Arsenal rely on. He looks fantastic. He's got bags of potential. He can play many positions. Fantastic dribbling, composure for a young man, unbelievable stuff. And I really want the best for him. He just seems like a lovely lad, and he is just absolutely class. So I'm excited to see what's happening. I don't think he'll be at Arsenal for much longer. I think he'll have a good season this season, and then he'll go somewhere like potentially to a better club, in my opinion. But if Arsenal keep hold of him, they've got a great player on their hands, and a player that's going to get upgraded through the FIFAs massively. Next we have on the other wing, Pepe. I've got him staying from 82 to 82. I think, like a lot of people, he's going to have a bit of a breakthrough season this season. He's got a fantastic left foot, a wand. It's just a beautiful thing to see. I'm not going to lie, I think it's fantastic. He didn't do enough last season at all to warrant going to an 83. Could have put him down to an 81, but I think because he's going to be good this season, I've kept him at an 82. I think that's fair. Not quite enough to warrant him going down to an 81. So keeping him at an 82. And next, the man, myth, the legend, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I've got him going down 2 from an 87 to an 85. Now, people were shocked when EA put him down all the way to an 87 last year. But they were right. He has been really, really poor and just not the player. Ever since he signed that massive contract to stay, it feels like he's just kind of given up, and now he's just taking the mickey and just hands up and relaxing, you know? But I've got him going down to an 85. Maybe harsh. Maybe an 86 would be a lot fairer. But I honestly think his lack of performance and how shoddy he's been deserves a 2-. I don't know. That's just what I think. Maybe he's going to move. Who knows? Does he even play loads for Arsenal? You never know. Remember, if you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe down below if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Peace.